Shalom.
Shalom, shalom. Beautiful day. Waiting on that word. Want to take it?
All right. You got the Hebrew Israelites out here another week to prophesy the downfall of America. Before we get started, we give all praise, honor, the glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honor to our apostles at Great Millstone who taught us his truth through the Holy Spirit. Peace, blessing, salutation to the Bayashah Dawadah that's standing on the four corners of the earth so stiffly for the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. All right. Shalom. All right. We just going to go right into it, man. Go ahead, brother. You got it.
Another book of Second Esdras, chapter 13, verse 1. And it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night. And lo, there arose a wind from the sea that moved all the waves thereof. Now that wind, talking about the return of Yahushua.
Yep.
And when Yahushua comes from the sky, from the clouds, because the sea really is talking about the heavens above. You know? Bringing on, and I beheld, and lo, the man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. So when Yahushua comes, that's when everyone in the world got to tremble, with fear. Literally, why? Because you got to see a gigantic chariot, or so-called UFO, in the sky, coming down from the heavens, man. No? And people got to be scared. People got to be running, hiding, dying, literally, because of fear. No? People got to have strokes and heart attacks seeing the majesty of Yahushua come down, man. Really, the majesty of Yahushua coming down, man.
Not a precept. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42. And I'll start at verse 14. I'm going to jump up to 13. It says, I have long time holding my peace. I have been still and refrained myself. Now will I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once. Right? I'm going to jump up to verse 13. It says, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. Right? So when he's coming back, right, you know, everybody, they paint this picture of, you know, him coming back and he's going to be coming all peaceful. That's not the case, man. Right? That's not the case, man. This place is set up for destruction, you know? Jeremiah 28 and 8, right? The prophets that have been before me have prophesied of old against many kings and kingdoms of war, of evil, and of pestilence, man. Right. That's what we're out here to prophesy against, man.
I got a precept. Me too. Go ahead. You got it. No, go ahead.
This is Psalms 106, verse 18. And a fire was kindled in their company. The flame burned up the wicked. You know, it's just when the Lord comes, and when you go to Luke, the 12th chapter, verse 48, he said he's going to come with fire if it already be kindled. You know, and the children of the Lord is waiting upon that day to see Yahushua coming on a mountain where you can't see the end of a region. Me and Samuel Waller last night, like that sight alone is, I'm telling you, is, man, it's hard to even explain. This man said he couldn't even see he was scared, and this was a vision. We're gonna literally in real time see this, man.
Can't get that Luke 12.
This is
fire.
yeah, because another thing too, you know, once the chariots is known as in the scriptures as horses as well. All right, and you Christians, you know, he's not coming back on a literal horse.
Right.
You know, he's not coming back on a literal cloud. These are talking about the UFOs, man.
Right.
All right. The chariots, the vehicles of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Right.
All right. This is Revelation chapter 6 and verse 1. It says, and I saw when the Lamb opened one of the seals, and I heard, as it were, a noise of thunder, one of the four beasts saying, come and see. And I saw, and behold, a white horse. You see that? That's talking about a chariot. It says, and he that sat on him had a bow. It says, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. You see, that's talking about Yahushua, man. Right. He's gonna go to every kingdom conquering, man. All right, taking their damn crowns, man. Right. All right, that white horse is symbolic. Put that sign up, Ak. Put that sign up. Hand me that real quick. That white horse is symbolic for a chariot, man. All right, something is sort of like this, but way more out of this world, man. You know, that's how the Lord is coming back, not on a literal horse. All right, and he's not coming back to hug you and kiss you and to be happy. He's coming back with fierce anger, man.
Right.
And after what you just said, that take the notion of Russia having a few seconds of ruling, especially
Facts.
Revelation 19.
Wait, what?
If he take,
Say it again.
I said after what he just said, that goes into the notion how can Russia rule for 2 or 3 seconds? You know, Revelation 19. How is I gonna have many crowns?
He ready, huh? Yeah.
Right.
Gotta love it, though, man.
I ain't a part of that fly.
This is symbolized, right?
I ain't a part of that.
Because what the Ak just said too about the crown, Yahushua is not going to be going off and snatching people's crowns off their head.
Right.
It's talking about taking over. He's basically just going to take over the earth, man.
Yeah.
It's not literally talking about I'm going to go over here to the king and snatch his crown off, man.
And so like through the spirit, that fulfills Daniel 7. He's really initially taking all the kingdoms before him.
Right.
But to
You know?
say that the statue of Nebuchadnezzar, when you go into that breakdown in Daniel the 2nd chapter, that
bring up
stone that hits the feet is that stone is Yahushua, and that stone, once it hits the feet, the whole statue is gonna crumble. Okay.
Right. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 51. It says, suppose ye, this is red letter, so this is a warning, right? This is Yahushua. Suppose ye that I come to give peace on the earth, I tell you nay, but rather division. Salaki, verse 49. I am
Like, you can read it again.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna read verse 49 and go to 51. It says, I come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled?
Mm-hmm.
But I have a baptism to baptize with, and how am I straitened till it be accomplished? Suppose ye that I come to give peace on the earth, I tell you nay, but rather division. That right there is another fulfillment to take away to show you Putin can't rule nothing if Yahushua come and set division. Literally when Yahushua come, he's setting the order. Right? And the Isaiah 2 is going to be fulfilled because they're going to be scared shitless and they're going to run to the mountains. Let alone, if they're going to rule, why would Revelations tell you that people are going to try to find death and won't find it? Some of them is going to be Russians. Some of them is going to be European fools. Some of them niggas is going to be people that's in Switzerland, Africa. The whole world is going to see him. He says all knees is going to bow. How you going to have time to rebuild a stabulation? I mean, empire. You know?
Hey, Salakia, real quick too. And right now, the Lord, it's division all amongst the earth right now. That's why the scriptures say a city that's against itself shall not stand.
Right.
You know, you got all these different groups outside of Russia and the other Edomites. You got the whole world is against each other right now, man.
Yeah.
See, in the kingdom, everything is going to be on one accord. You see, this is how we know that this place is about to be the hell out of here. Y'all got it.
What you're really literally saying is Esau is going to be knocked out of power and then come back into power again and do it. And it doesn't make sense.
That's why
right? Because Satan divided against himself.
Right. So,
like it
shall
not
stand, man.
So how, and Yahushua told you that. So how do you even get that in your comprehensive to even think that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And hold up. Another thing, Salakia.
No, go ahead.
Brothers gonna have spiritual powers, bro. We're gonna fight against the angels and Yahushua. You think you about to last a day or two? What? You kidding me?
It's gonna last a minute.
What? One angel could devour the whole earth. See, hey, bro. Once you leave out some of the gospel, it's not gonna make sense. They don't really believe in the spiritual powers like that.
Right.
They think it's a game. Hassad did he was talking about it, and somebody had comment on his comment board. Yeah, Marvel convict, some shit like that. They don't believe. They was making fun of, because you know how brothers from GMS we talking about we gonna have spiritual powers. We the new X-Men, all of that. Right. They don't really believe in that, man. He smirked at that.
What's so wrong with that, man?
Right.
Like, what's so wrong saying that we gotta have spiritual power, man?
And Yahushua himself said, the works that you do, works that I do, you are going to do greater. You know, so Yahushua prophesied about it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's what you with the Luke 12 or was it 12? Yeah, 12. Let's talk about that fire and sin. I just want to read this real quick. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 1. It says, "Woe unto thee, Babylon in Asia! Woe unto thee, Egypt and Syria! Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair. Bewail your children and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand." So your destruction is you're not rising.
Right.
Right? It says
That means it's gonna come. When that shit
Right.
come, it's
Right.
popping off. Ain't gonna be no
Right.
because the scriptures Salaki, my fault.
Go ahead.
Because the scriptures say though it wait, though it tarry,
tarry,
wait.
wait
Because
for
when
it.
that shit happen, it's gonna pop off,
Right.
bro. It ain't gonna be no damn
Not a pause. And
yeah,
wait.
pause
Hey,
in
get your breath.
between. You
Get your breath,
crazy?
Esau,
Yeah.
So you can get yourself back over so I can whoop your ass some more. No, man. It says a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? It says a fire is sent among
Right.
you, and who may quench it?
Come on, man.
How you gonna stop it?
Can't stop that fire, man. Let's go keep
When
going.
he comes, he's coming to take over.
Yeah.
It don't say, oh, read the fine print. Well, it's for 30 minutes, you're gonna rule. No, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Once he comes in, he's taking over. You know what I'm saying? It's
That's
done.
it. Just once that fire banging up, hey man, once who gonna stop the fire when it's up? Who gonna quench the
Right.
fire?
Right.
So Russia gonna quench the fire and they gonna
Right.
rule for a little bit?
Stop
What
it.
kind of sense do that fucking
He
make?
didn't even say a little bit. He just said he was gonna rule.
Daniel
Say a
chapter
little
2,
bit.
verse 34. I'm gonna bring it out.
Go ahead.
Thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hands. Now that stone is Yahushua, right? Which smote the image upon his feet that were of iron and clay, and break them to pieces. Now the feet that is with made out of iron and clay, that's the revival Roman Empire. Okay? Now let's continue. Then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together, and came like a chaff of the summer threshing floor, and the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them. And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain and filled the whole earth. Meaning, that stone, Yahushai, we know mountains is representative of governments.
Nations and governments, yep.
So once Yahushai takes out these other nations, that the kingdom of Israel is going to be established on earth forever. It's not going to be moved as it is compared to a mountain. You can't move a mountain.
Right. And then when you even go into that statue, Russia not even a part of it.
Damn.
No,
I'm saying when you go into the statue of
The
Daniel,
statue of Daniel,
Russia is not a part of that statue.
I mean, you got the. Go ahead.
No, that's just going into because when you read it in Daniel, when it fulfills the captivity, Russia is not a part of the Roman empire.
Right.
And that's the last one to rule.
Right.
Yeah. So that's why I'm just initiating what you just said is
Right,
a
right.
beautiful point.
Right,
and
right,
it's
right.
solidified. If that stone falls, even though all Esau is gonna fall, but it just shows if Hassad saying that Russia is gonna rule, they would have to be a part of the statue. And not once did you hear about Russia or Magog.
I see. They not making it's not making them as a big threat like they. Yeah, I see what you're
It
saying.
wouldn't make no sense because if they would be a part of that statue. You know?
They be the toenail.
Yeah, something.
Right.
The kneecap, something.
Well, I got a quick little precept for it too. No, about what Gabar said about them being divided. The book of Ezekiel chapter 20, Ezekiel 38, and verse. I'm gonna start verse 21. Now call for a sword against him throughout all my mountains, save Yahweh power. Every man's sword shall be against his brother. So everyone gonna be against each other during that time. With missiles, and because they got their sword. The missiles, nuclear missiles, ICBMs, hypersonic, all of them, man. Drones, anything they have, they're gonna be going against each other with. And what's that talking about? The value of the Armageddon. They're talking about Armageddon. Or Armageddon. That's what they're talking about, man. Not talking about some completely different time later on in the kingdom of heaven.
War to end wars.
Right, it's talking about that point in time, man. The final war. Because that's when the books are going to be sealed. That's when everything can be finished. But you're going to have to go back to 2nd Ezra.
13.
Yeah.
Y'all got something?
Go back there.
The book of 2nd Ezra 13 and verse 4. And whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned, they heard his voice. Like if the earth faileth, will it feel the fire. So the whole earth's got to be burned up, man. No? Well, not the whole earth, so like, no, really that area, no. The Middle East, because that's where all the armies got to be. Babylon the Great and the land of Israel got to be on fire. And some other areas in the world too. Not the whole world, of course.
Right.
No, but got to be burning on fire, man.
Yep.
Right.
No, why? From the chariots, man.
Right.
No, for the, the power of the Almighty.
Yep.
Well, and he just correct. No offense, I'm just saying you just correct IUIC with that one because they said, right, what you just read, Yahweh Shai is gonna literally breathe fire out of his mouth.
Yeah, it's stupid, man. No, your house ain't getting no blood on him. You ain't getting freaking on fire. You ain't getting no, man. They're talking about chariots, laser fire, man. No, that's what I'm talking about.
Even when you talk about like when you brought out with the horse, right? If the horse is coming from, and the man's riding on a horse from heaven, you understand that if it's spiritual, we understand that the spirits of beasts go down to the earth. The spirit of man goes upward, right? So we know it's not a literal damn spiritual horse or something, man. Right? This is talking about something else, man. And you gotta have eyes to see. You gotta understand what's actually right there in front of you. You know what I mean?
Right. They're trying to have you. Oh, so like, go ahead. Go ahead.
When you go into the representative of a horse, it means power. You know, and I believe there's a scripture that says that the Lord was going to come with power, which I'll get that. Go ahead.
I had it on my lip, but I lost it.
66, 66 and 15.
Man, I got it.
Yeah, get it. I see. I knew
I was
somebody
already-
was gonna get
I was
some.
already thinking about it. I ain't gonna lie. I seen it up
Get
there
50,
too.
60, man.
Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15. It says, "For behold, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger and his rebuke with flames of fire." That right there is telling you that your Jesus, okay, is coming back angry, man, to rebuke this whole kingdom. All right. All of the nuclear destruction also that also comes from him, man. Why? Because he's the one that's stirring the nations up. He's the one putting war in their spirit in order to burn this place up, man. All right. So
Exodus 15 and 3. I was a man of
war. That's right.
What was his name? Right, you know what I'm saying?
and usually when the kingdom is about to end, it's always chaos and chaotic. You know what I'm saying? You can see all of the things in the world about to this is happening over and over and over again. You know, we know this is the end, man. You know, life is just not the same no more, man. It just feel weird.
Right.
You know, if you're in the spirit, you understand that we're in them times, man.
Right.
All right. So yeah, the Lord is coming back on a UFO to burn this place up, man. Point blank, period, man.
Yeah.
All right. And the Lord don't give a damn about your lawyers, your doctors, your damn your president. He don't give a damn about none of that. This place is wicked. It got to go down, man.
They show you that in the movie Independence Day. Go ahead,
God. Well, there's the book of Luke 21, start verse 25. But there shall be signs in the sun, and the moon, and the stars upon the earth, the distress of nations, with perplexity, the sea, and the waves roaring. So they're talking about the nations, because the nations are related to seas, on the waves. They gotta be roaring, man. They gotta be terrified.
Right.
You know?
Oh yeah, I got a preset.
Oh, that's
I
this one.
definitely got a preset.
You can bring that out.
I got a preset. I'll read them both.
Revelation 1 and 7.
That Romans 9.
Book of
verse
Revelation,
27.
chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with a cloud, and every eye shall see him,
Mm-hmm.
and they also which pierced him,
Yep.
and all kindreds of the earth shall well because of him. Even so, amen.
Right, because when he comes back, oh, you can go ahead. I'll let you go ahead.
You know, because when your house shot comes back, it comes with mass destruction. It come back with a divine, how you say, divine intervention, man. No, unfortunately, no one can stop.
Right.
No, literally, no one can stop your house shot when he comes and deals with his place.
Like you said,
No?
the presidents, you know, your politicians, all of them, hey, they all gonna be wailing when they see your Howard Shai come, man.
Now, especially the elites, because they know when your house shot,
Oh, yeah.
when they know your house shot is coming.
Yeah.
Now they know it.
Right.
Just to back up that point, who was it? Ronald Reagan? The President Ronald Reagan that spoke about, you know, if there was a alien invasion, that all the
Finish
that
the word.
all the
Cut it
nations were
short.
gathered together to fight against
Cut.
the invasion. You know, and that's biblical. When you go into Joel, the second or third chapter, 9th verse on down, it speaks about how the Lord was going to sit there to judge the nations over there in the valley of Jehoshaphat. You know, in the midst of that war when it's breaking out over there in the east. You know?
But reading on this real quick, verse 26, men's hearts failing them for fear, if we're looking after those things which are coming on earth, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And the powers of heaven talking about these rulerships, the ruling nations, the kingdoms of the earth. They gotta be shaken up, man. Why? Because when they see Yahushua coming, they're gonna be in complete fear. They're gonna be in complete fear, knowing that they're done.
Right.
The kingdom's done, the rulership done, everything they have is done. And what Yahushua gotta do immediately when he comes in? Destroy their armies, because that's how he ruled.
Right.
That's how he gotta rule. That goes to show that God ain't got to rule for a second, man.
Right.
Because when Yahushua comes, he's destroying their armies. He's destroying Babylon the Great at the same time. Because the Lord got to do a simultaneous attack, man.
Right.
You got to understand. Well, you can't really comprehend the man's power the Lord coming with, man.
Right.
That's beyond our own human understanding, man. The Lord, how powerful the Lord coming with.
Did you finish 2nd Ezra 13?
Nope.
I got two precepts. One that Yarmayan gonna read in the KJV. I'm gonna read it in NLT. But because of what y'all brothers is saying, you said a good point. You and Sam and Yarmayan. And David. This is Judah chapter 5 verse 21. But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them and their God be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world. And that's starting with Esau. So how can Russia, if they're going to be reprobates, read that Romans if you can
It's the
Malak.
book of Romans chapter 3 and verse 27. It says, Isaiah also cried concerning Yasha'Allah. It says, though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved. Verse 28, for he will finish the work and cut it short in righteousness. It says, because a short work will Yahweh Shem Yahushai make upon the earth.
Now, before I'm gonna let you get this in, I'm gonna read it in NLT. Romans 9:27. It says, "And concerning Israel, Isaiah the prophet cried out, though the people of Israel are as numerous as the sand of the seashore, only a remnant will be saved. For the Lord Yahweh will carry out His sentence upon the earth quickly with finality." Right? And finality means like he ain't taking his word back. Right? He ain't gonna have no regret. It's gonna be what he said is gonna be. Right? If you wanted to add the sense to it or bring that out to double it up.
What I was going to say in the book of Romans chapter 9 and verse 28, it says the Lord will cut it short.
Yeah.
That means it's going to be easy work, bro.
Right.
That's going to come quick.
Right.
Because that's coming with spiritual power, man.
Right.
Ain't going to be no damn time where they rule.
Right.
And the Lord got to fight again. We got to regroup in the heavens.
Right.
And come back. No, man.
Right.
The Lord said He going to cut it short, man.
Right.
It's just that simple.
Yo, you gotta say that one more time. For the ones in the back.
Ain't no regroup in the back in the heavens.
He said he gonna cut it
The Lord
short.
said He gonna cut it short.
You giving Esau too much
Credit, bro.
Right.
That's all of the Lord. The Lord is cutting Himself short. The Lord said, "Sit down in the dust."
Yeah.
There is no throne. Sit down, oh daughter of the Chaldeans.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, yeah. Somebody keep that flowing, dude.
God, I got a precept by the book of Revelation 11, and I'm gonna start verse 12. Revelation 11:12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, "Come up hither." And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their armies beheld them, while their enemies beheld them. So this is talking about when Yahushua delivers the elect. Reading on. At the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And in the earthquake was slain of men 7,000. And the remnant were frightened and gave glory to the power of heaven. That's talking about when the elect get redeemed. No, they gotta be in fear, but give glory to the power of heaven. No, and that 10th part of the sea, talking about Babylon the Great, the whole city. No,
Highlight that.
Now, land me on what you funny. You good?
no.
Okay. I'm about to say I got something to land me what you're saying.
Verse 14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. No, reading on, and the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven saying, the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord, and of his Mashiach, and he shall reign forever and ever. So as soon as America gets destroyed, no, it immediately transfers to Yahushua immediately. No, why? Because he's the one in dominion. That's power. Because you look at the word rule and go to the word rule, look at the etymology of the word rule. It means control, the complete control, complete authority.
Right.
You know? That's what it means, to rule over something.
Right.
If Russia was in rule, they'll have complete authority over everyone, man.
Right.
No, but as soon as Babylon the Great is destroyed, Yahushua's already in rule. He had complete control over everyone.
Right.
You know, he's dominating over everyone, man.
Right.
That one means rule. So Russia can't rule. Like literally, it's impossible for Russia to rule at all. You know, in any way, shape, or form, man.
So what they gonna do? Come to America, take over America, and there's gonna be Russian soldiers all running around every goddamn where, and they gonna, take over. What's gonna happen? Like, that don't make no sense. I can see they gonna use Russia to destroy Babylon the Great, but the Lord gonna burn their ass up too. Hey, the Lord gonna crack that sky and tear all the nations up.
Walking around with fire suits on. This place is gonna be
Right.
a lake of fire. So what are you gonna come over here and take over this shit? With fire suits on and shit?
Right.
That makes no sense, man.
Right.
Damn.
And plus, the Lord, he's all about prove all things. 1 Thessalonians 5:21. So literally, the Lord will put the proof that a nation would come up and rule. And then you got brothers doubling back saying that Ezekiel 38 is talking about in the kingdom, bro. They said that verse 10 is talking about in the kingdom. You got, excuse my language, you got shit fucked up, you know? You got shit fucked up, especially when come on, man. Judith chapter 5 verse 21, like the whole world gonna be traumatized when the Lord come back, bro. You ain't gonna see nothing, and you telling me now you got the confidence to say, hey, let's take the kingdom? You man, what? Like, come on, man. The whole sky is blotted out, and you telling me we gonna go and watch the joint be destroyed, and they just gonna say, hey, let's overpower it, and the power gonna be sitting there. It's not like he leaving and vanish. He gonna just be sitting there. And you telling me you got enough time to rule? Come on, man.
How are you gonna be doing that when you literally you looking up and you see
Right.
the chariots and you see all this thing? Yeah, we're gonna take this. How are you gonna take over? That something said that you couldn't, like in Ezra said, he couldn't see from one side to the other side of this place. Like we was talking about yesterday, man.
Yeah.
You see a cloud and a big ass cloud, right? And it might look huge, but you drive to the next city, you don't see that cloud. But this thing you're gonna see, it's gonna be humongous, man.
It literally got block socket, and literally got block out the sun, and the sky gonna be pitch black underneath. No, there ain't light, from the chariot itself. It's gonna be pitch black, bro.
You're gonna have the lights from the nukes. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be
Damn.
lighting up this car.
That's a spirit.
Man, that's a crazy ass sight, man.
Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 10.
Oh, I got a precept.
It says, I'm going to just start at verse 9. It says, behold, the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. It says, the sun shall be darkened, and is going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. It says, I will punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. You see? Hey, that's
I got another one.
hey,
You got a precept too, you sharp.
Oh, okay, con.
Oh,
So ultimately, man, hey, yeah, it's gonna be dark here, man. The Lord he gonna cover the skies. Then he gonna cover the moon. This shit is going down, man.
Like
ain't
300.
gonna be he gonna come and he gonna regroup and hey, let's get back up and go full force at the Russians. No, This shit is going down.
You remember like 300? He said we're gonna shoot the arrows to block out
Out
the
the
sky.
sky, yeah, block out the sky,
That's
yeah.
what them cherries gonna
Yeah,
do. And it's gonna be a literal actual statement, man.
Uh-huh.
This is Amos chapter 5, verse 18. It says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. To what end is it for you?
That's the
The
shit.
day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai
This one, my
is
favorite.
darkness and not light." Right? It says it's darkness and not light. You jump to verse 20.
Forgot about that.
Right, listen to this. Verse 20. Shall not the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it?
Here you go. That's it's over.
Yo, how you gonna have the confidence to rebuild?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Brothers
over.
didn't bring that out.
Hey, Salakia. So if Russia ruling, and the hold on, and, so they supposed to rule after the thermonuclear destruction. So the elect gonna be in the chariots, right? With new bodies.
Yo, but
Doesn't
hold
make
on.
any goddamn
Yo, but
sense.
look, why they doing that? Psalms 126, verse 1 and 2. We gonna be laughing.
Yeah.
And saying it's a dream.
It's a dream.
And then
Why they
laughing.
ruling on the
and they
earth?
ruling. Come on, bro.
Like in a nuclear wasteland. How the hell that gotta operate?
That don't make no
You
sense.
can't even
bro.
breathe the air.
This
it's
is
so
not
toxic.
Fallout, man. This is not Fallout, buddy. Come on, yeah, bring that. I'm gonna bring this piece of African.
This is the book of Genesis. You know, we're going into the beginning. The Lord ordained this. That Esau wasn't gonna rise up no more, even from the beginning. Going to the book of Genesis, the 27th chapter, when you read about the blessings. Let's start at verse 28. Therefore, the Most High giveth thee. This is when Isaac is blessing Jacob. Therefore, the Most High give thee of the dew of heaven, and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Let people, now this is the point, let people serve thee. Who is these people? The other nations. Let's continue. And nations bow down to thee. Bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren. Okay, now who was Jacob's brother? Esau. Who was those Russians? Edomites. Okay, which is so-called white people. Now let's continue. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee. All right, and if these other nations are going to be cursed, if the curses are going to switch on them, they're going to be defeated just off the curses.
That's a fact. That's beautiful.
Yeah, they gotta hate,
Yeah.
hate each
Yeah.
other,
Yeah.
have evil eyes. It's your fault that this happened. No, they gotta be blaming each other for it.
Right.
Everything done together collapse.
Yeah, and the elites know this. They made the movie Planet of the Apes.
God, that's
The
a fact.
Jake is delusional, man.
Yeah,
Like,
strong delusion.
Jake be watching too much.
Isaiah 66 and 4.
Mhm.
You know, especially I'm just saying, man. If you saying that these nations are gonna rule, man, you're just being honest. You're not of that number, or you're not working to be that number. You trying to make this
Still want to
story-
be here.
Yeah, you trying to give Esau extra time, man.
Yeah.
So we could,
Yeah, you in the spirit of being here, still want to build in America and show that you got the mightiest camp and you're the top guy. Being fake humble, like the brother Mike Ayala was saying yesterday.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, we're being fake humble, but you really just a demon, man.
Right.
You know? Yeah, man. Narcissistic as hell, man.
right.
This
You
is
know?
this is Psalms chapter 2, Salaki verse 1. Why do the heathen rage? And y'all brothers can get a sense. And the people imagine a vain thing. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, and the Lord shall have them in derision. Then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex in his sore displeasure, man. Y'all brothers want to give a sense?
Oh man, hey man, the heathens are raging because what? Why are the heathen raging? Because the men of the Lord is raising back up to who they are. Okay, you see the men of the Lord on the four corners of the earth bringing the truth. The destruction of America is coming, man. And ultimately, we're talking about the host of the high ones on the heavens. Somebody get Isaiah 24 real quick. Isaiah 24 and 21. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So both ultimately, they're raging because they see us out here on the highways and byways. They know about Yahweh Shai.
You got
coming
it,
back.
Sam?
They know they know about Yahweh Shai, the prophets standing back up on their feet, man. You You see, they know about this truth. They know what we're speaking is the truth. So what's happening is they're shaking up. They're getting themselves ready to try and fight against the Lord, man. Right? And what they have to do, they have to soak up as much money as possible off of the people, man. So they're raging right now, man. They're panicking, man. You know, Revelation 12 and 12. You got it, bro.
This is Isaiah chapter 24, and I'm gonna start at verse 20. It says, "The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again."
There you go, man. It's falling and not rising again. That's the spirit. That is the spirit, bro. Once Yahweh Shai crack that sky, ain't no fucking rising back up, bro. Ain't no fucking regrouping.
Right.
The Lord said it's gonna fall and not rise again. You ain't coming back after the Lord cracked that sky, man.
Right.
And he said that once the world's shaking, what's that talking about? That's talking about them bombs hitting and it quaking this motherfucker, man.
Right.
You mean to tell me they gonna regroup after the Lord come back on the chariots? Come on, bro.
The Lord is literally shaking shit up.
Yeah, man.
It says, verse 21, it says, "And it shall come to pass in that day that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai shall punish the host of the high ones that are on high."
Talking about you damn elites, you Amalekites, man. You fake Jewish people, man. You know, you ish people, man. Y'all not the real Jews, man. Y'all the wicked on the earth, man. This is why the Lord said he got to do this to you. Go ahead.
"And the kings of the earth upon the earth."
Yep. And the kings of the earth that are upon the earth, the damn Edomites, okay? They're the ones ruling. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who is the wicked? The Edomites, according to Malachi, right? You're the
Order of
wicked.
wickedness.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, "And they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in a pit, and they shall be shut up in prison."
Hey, we going to snatch your ass, get Amos chapter 9 and verse 2, I believe. Is that Amos 9 and 1 or 2? We're talking about we're gonna snatch their ass about them hoes?
Oh, yeah.
Huh? Hey, man, you're going into captivity, man. Okay? The Lord, the men of the Lord are gonna have spiritual power. Get Jeremiah 16 and 14, David.
Read all the way to 16.
Yeah, the men of the Lord are gonna have spiritual power, man. Once we go up in the chariots, man.
Right.
All right, we're gonna come back down, putting shit back in order. Go ahead, bro.
It says, "And after many days they shall be visited." It says, "The moon shall be confounded,
Yep.
the sun ashamed,
Uh-huh.
when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai of hosts shall reign in the Mount Zion."
Woo! You see that? That's the power of Yahweh Shai, man. The whole earth is gonna fucking shake, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everything is gonna start changing back to its regular form. Why? Because the Lord is coming back, man. You see? See, a lot of you Israelite camps, y'all don't give Yahweh Shai enough credit, man. Y'all take away from his power, his glory. Is you out your fucking mind? You think the Lord about to let them rise up again? After this whole time they've been oppressing us, doing us dirty, they killed him.
Right.
He coming back to slay shit, man.
Right,
Point
right.
blank, period,
And
man.
that just shows you really don't believe in the Lord. You know, you don't believe in the power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. You don't believe that he can do all things. You know, let alone, especially if brothers are saying that these people gonna rule for they can't even give you no time. You taking away from what the Lord already gave us, and now you just put something new and put it in the scriptures, and it might be in that new brother's Bible. that new brother, that new Bible that brother made probably might say, well, Russia gonna rule for a few minutes, because I haven't seen it, man.
Yo, hey, that's why the scriptures say knowledge puffeth up.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Niggas be smart. They're very intelligent. They be great teachers and shit.
Yeah.
But they start being too fucking smart. You being overly smart. You're spiritually dumb though.
Right.
You let your carnal fucking ability make you fucking dumb.
If any man think he knows anything, he knows
Nothing,
at all.
right,
You know
man?
what I'm saying?
You gotta stay in the doctrine that you was taught. Stop going off making your own goddamn thing up, man.
I got
You
a
see?
precept after
That's a
anybody.
proud spirit. Go ahead.
It says, when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai of hosts shall reign in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem and before his ancients gloriously. Right? That's his glorious. You're taking away the glory of Yahweh
Right.
Ba'Shem Yahushai.
Gloriously.
You're taking away the glory of him coming back, cracking the sky, coming with, what does he say? I'm not going to meet you as a man. And I'm showing all with my vengeance.
Come on,
and then
bro.
you're taking away the glory by saying, oh, but you know, Russia's they're gonna run for a little bit. What? That makes no sense, man.
Bro, none at all, man. And that's why brothers be like, man, these motherfuckers paid off. You know, like what the fuck? Like it just look like it look. You know how we're starting to see that this shit is all a stage. like with Trump getting shot in the ear. To me, that shit was fake. That was a stage. It's the whole. This world is a stage,
And they
bro.
got a photo
They got-
of his ear not even cut.
Yeah, see that? I believe this shit is all a stage. That's me speaking as a man.
No,
And I
it
really
is.
believe
you know,
that-
Vice President is a transgender.
Wow.
And he got on his document that he's anti-LGBT community, but then you see that he got plastic surgery, but he's a transgender.
Miss Obama, she a
Vice President.
transgender. She
Yeah.
the same thing.
Barack Obama keep calling her Michael.
See? Hey, listen, real quick. I want to say one more thing. Oh shit.
Salaki, I took it.
It's all good. Go ahead, Asher.
This is the book of Amos 9, start verse 1.
I wanted to-
I saw Yahweh standing upon the altar,
See how this
and
is
he
working.
said, smite the lintel of the door, that the post may shake, and cut them in the head, all of them. I will slay the least of them with the sword. He that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. Though they dig into hell, then shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, this will I bring them down.
Uh-huh.
And though they hide
And how does
themselves,
God hold on, is the Lord gonna do that by his is he gonna do that? Is the Lord gonna do that, or is he gonna use his men to do that?
oh,
They're gonna have I'm just saying the men is gonna have spiritual power. They're gonna drag these damn devils out of the hole. You're not hiding nowhere, man.
Right.
All right. This is not. It's not gonna be. It's not just gonna be the elites over here in America. All the elites getting dragged the hell up out of there, man.
I mean, really, anything. The least ain't high in America. They already know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, they know what's going on. Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
the nail in the
Think of that.
coffin.
It's gonna be,
Right.
it's gonna be their coffin. Like all you, them Jake celebrities, who sit up here building these, what do they call them?
Bunkers.
The bunkers out here, bro. Hey, you're just wasting your money.
Dumbass
'Cause You're gonna
rappers.
be destroyed
Yep.
right here. Which you and your bunker, your money, and all that stuff is all gonna be destroyed here in Babylon.
Yeah.
Right, you want to? Oh,
He,
go ahead,
he,
go
he
ahead.
bought land in Hawaii and made a bunker in Hawaii. Hawaii's in the outskirts of the United States.
Mhm.
It's gonna get wiped out too.
You see, and Rick Ross, you want to do what your damn oppressors do? Instead of coming, and y'all not fooling nobody. Y'all see the men of the Lord in these highways and byways, man. Y'all see what we talking about. There's no way you can't deny the truth, bro. You can't deny this information, man. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all just want to hold on to y'all riches, man.
Right.
You think you about to go build an underground bunker and hide from the Lord?
Right.
That's not happening, man.
Right.
You're an Israelite, but you want to go do what the heathens do, and that's what Jake mindset, man. Always want to do what the other nations doing, and then the scriptures say, "No hand join in hand with the wicked." You want to do what they do, you get destroyed with them, then, man.
Right.
Call on they fucking guys when Yahweh Bashim Yahushai crack that sky, man.
Right.
You
And
know?
then you already give you the proof that the Lord set up kings and removed kings. Eventually, this kingdom is an empire, and it's gonna get removed. You have to make it make sense, and then if it get removed, who's next in line? And that goes back to what the statue that Bashar was bringing out. If they're gonna rule, it would have to be in the scriptures that they're rule, because the only rule after this fall is Yahushai everlasting kingdom. Make it make sense. Where is it found? And even the Chinaman or Ching Chong Egg-Roll, they said that they're gonna be the first. They're gonna try to be the first one to rule next. How? Where is it in the scriptures that you other nations is gonna rule after Babylon falls?
And what-
Tremendously.
And Salakia, to land me on what Jeremiah was saying about Rick Ross and them, right? This is Isaiah chapter 30 verse 1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, that take counsel but not of me, that cover what they covering, but not of my
There
spirit."
you go.
It says that they may add sin to sin, right? Because they're going to refuse to repent, right? And they're going to think that these bunkers are going to be able to save them. It says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Because that's, once you get all that money, you putting your trust in Babylon, man. It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion, right? Because you're not going to make it out of it. You're not going to make it out of that bunker, man. You probably won't even make it in that bunker, right? At that time, the Lord might have you somewhere in a whole nother thing, and you just wasted all your money for that, right? The Lord had your ass in California, and you live in Florida. And you think that because you had that was your safety net, but you didn't call in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
You got something. Yeah, I got something. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 19. Well, nah,
Right.
Isaiah chapter 16. And starting verse
It's over.
17. Isaiah chapter 16, verse 17. And the seventh angel poured out his vial into the air, and there came a great voice out of the temple of heaven from the throne, saying, "It is done." And there were voices and thunders and lightnings. And there was a great earthquake, such as was not since men were upon the earth, so mighty earthquake and so great. And the great city was divided into three parts, and the cities of the nations fell. And great Babylon came in remembrance before Yahweh, to give unto her the cup of the wine of the fierceness of his wrath. And every isle fled away, and mountains were not
He from in the building.
and the mountains were not found. That's talking about the rulerships. The mountains are talking about the rulerships, you know. And there fell upon men a great hail of heaven, every stone about the way of a talent. And men blasphemed Yahweh because of the plague of the hail, for the plague thereof was exceeding great. But the main point is that when this place gets destroyed, it got to shake the whole earth. So what the hell you think your little bunker's gonna do? You know, what the hell you think you living a couple hundred feet under the ground are gonna do? But the whole earth's gonna get shaken, man. No, the whole world gonna get tossed to and fro, like it says in Isaiah.
Right, and they literally they have what do they call it? They got missiles that actually go in the ground to they call them bunker busters or something, where they go down and intentionally go down to the bunkers and then blow up down there.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So there's no way. You're not gonna get out of it, man.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get out. You're not gonna get out of. No one's gonna escape. Deuteronomy 32 and 39, man. Right? If the Lord wants you, He gonna take you, man. You can't. You're not gonna be able to escape the judgment of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Right? What does it say? For 3 transgressions, yea 4, I will not turn.
Oh, that's Joel 30 and 15, or Joel 33 and 15, or something.
I will not turn. I can't even remember.
Yeah, for
what
3
it says.
this is what you mean?
transgressions.
Oh,
Amos 1?
Amos 1 and 11. Yeah, Amos 1 and 11. Yeah, I guess
No,
that.
and this is the fierceness of his wrath, man.
Yeah,
His vengeance.
Right.
The Lord not gonna spare anyone in His vengeance, man. He
Right.
gotta take everyone, man.
Right.
No.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, reading 34. It says, "Behold, clouds from the east and from the north unto the south, and they are very horrible to look upon, full of wrath and storm." So you got to think, the clouds that's going to come. Well, reading again, it says, "Behold, clouds from the east and from the north and unto the south, they are very horrible to look upon, full of wrath and storm. And they shall smite one another, and they shall smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth." Really going into kill Salaki, smite down a great multitude of stars upon the earth. No, you good. Even their own stars. These cheers is going to be killing the Israelites, the 2/3, right? Because when you go to Revelations, the 12th chapter, it tells you that lady had 12 stones on her head, 12 stars on her head, right? It was a symbolic to the children of Israel. And you can go to a verse in Genesis that describes the children of Israel as stars, right? Verse 36, it says, "And the dung of men unto a camel's hoe, and there shall be a great fearfulness and trembling upon the earth. And they that see the wrath shall be afraid. Trembling shall come upon them." It said the people on the earth, ain't Russia and all these other nations on earth, they're going to be trembling too. And how they going to have enough time to say, let's establish, after we just seen the shit we just seen, right?
There's no way.
Yeah, 38, it says, "Then shall there come great storms from the south, from the north, and another part from the west. And strong winds, which Asher was bringing out in the beginning, shall rise from the east and shall open it. And clouds which he raised up in wrath, and the stars stirred up to cause fear towards the east and west wind, shall be destroyed. The great and mighty cloud shall be puffed up, full of wrath." Right? So them cheers gonna be puffed up in that day, man. They're gonna be pride for the Lord, man. Right? It says, "And the star," right? That they may make all the earth afraid. Right? And that's gonna really be the elect. The elect with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, the heavenly angels, and the glorified men going into Jeremiah 16:16. We're gonna come back bold as a lion. Ezekiel 37, the Lord is already working to us being that exceeding great army. Right? It says, "And them that dwell therein, they shall pour out over every high and eminent place in an horrible star." Right? So the elect men going everywhere, man. We going everywhere. We're gonna be what is it called? There's gonna be a conquest. A conquest to go get these heathens out of their holes and wherever they hiding from.
It's gonna be a fun one too.
Right.
You know, it's gonna be a very fun and exciting adventure.
Conquest, right.
What doing, man.
Right. For real.
Because unlike now, where we're going through trials and tribulation and all that, it ain't gonna be anything, bro. No, it ain't gonna be no struggle trying to find them. They can put them in resistance.
Right.
No, it gonna be hard to find them. It gonna be like collecting what's a good example? It's gonna be collecting shit, cars or shit. I don't know.
Collecting cars.
No, I try to say something good, but you know, it's what it is. It's gonna be fun, man. I'm gonna have a cut. We
Finding
probably,
Dragon Balls, huh?
no, we train with each other and shit. No,
Just for
We're
saying
gonna be
that, right?
We're gonna be wishing they would.
We got a
I
Dragon Radar.
wish they want to put up some resistance just so we
Right.
can show the power, man.
You're just because
Right.
off of what you said, I just had to look it up. And there's other places too. It says as of the end of 2022, Switzerland had around 9,000 public bunkers, nearly 370,000 shelters with a total of 9.3 million spots, which is enough to cover the country population of 8.7 million people. This gives Switzerland a coverage rate of 107%, with 5 cantons have less than 100% coverage. But
So-
they're just really showing you how many bunkers that the elite is already making.
Well, if
And
that's the
Switzerland
case-
is part of that EU. Go
We
ahead,
just
sorry.
know where we're gonna get our slaves from.
Right. For real.
We're gonna get a whole group over there right from Switzerland. Just
Yeah.
bring your ass on over here, man.
Yeah.
Time to get to work. Time to start. What does the scriptures talk about? One of their first jobs is gonna be to bury the dead bodies, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get to work, man.
And that's a sign of showing you they know the end. Because why would they get bunkers? If the scripture's not real, why would they get bunkers? You know? When do they even know when the bomb gonna drop? They don't know. The Lord is gonna let that win. And what we was talking about, Sam, you said that that government hid information that they said that these UFOs was playing with their damn nukes and turning it on and turning it off.
I saw a video. This was back in the day. This was before I was in the truth. They had videos of so-called UFOs, and they would be by the nuclear facilities, and they would be basically turning on the equipment and turning it off. You know what I'm saying? Just playing with them, man.
Right.
There's no power in their hands. Of what is it? Yahushua said. You wouldn't have the power unless the Father gave it to you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that go with Amos 9:8. The Lord's eye is upon the sinful kingdom. You know, they know everything that's going on in this place, man. Go ahead, Patrick.
And now point they show about the cherry. They know about the cherries too. Like the Pentagon literally having discussions about the cherries.
Yeah.
Now about so-called UFOs.
Oh, man, that's
No.
good you just said that.
No, if it wasn't real, why the hell are they even talking about it?
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Even Ronald Reagan, what did he say before he removed out of office? He said we're gonna have one day, we're gonna have a big threat, and it's not gonna be in Earth. It's gonna come from out of Earth. So they already been planning. They already knew that this was bound to happen. You know, and every kingdom knows when they gonna fall, man. Caesar, Julius Caesar, he knew that it was some corruption going on, and guess what? They was having a council like they normally do in the Senate office, and his own people shanked him up. They made a huddle, like a Roman huddle, like yeah, we in power. And why he in a huddle with all these? They all stabbing him, man. He knew that eventually somebody was gonna turn on him, man.
Right.
Every kingdom is all like that. Eventually, it's gonna fall. But you got it, actually.
In the book of Revelation 6:15, and the kings of the earth, and the great men, and the rich men, and the chief captains, and the mighty men, and every bondman, and every free man, hid themselves in the dens of the earth, and the rocks of the mountains, and said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb.
So Salaki Asher, y'all remember weeks ago when the dude came up and said he lost millions and he tried to kill himself? And he was like, oh, you want to see the proof? And he showed us his arms. And he said he couldn't die. And that just hit us because we just brought out the verse that people going to be trying to kill themselves. They're going to try to look for death and won't find
it, right?
And then somebody in the Perrys weeks after tried to commit suicide on the top of the roof. And they said they got stuck right on the edge of the roof. And they couldn't leave because their foot got stuck on something. So they just rethought about killing themselves. Another girl, she said she slit her main vein, and she said she couldn't die. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is preserving you, so you might die another way.
Or they could be of the elect.
Yeah,
Don't
that
know.
too. That could be the first one.
Last one. For the great day of his wrath has come, and who shall be able to stand? Really, no one. No, the Lord don't make you
No,
stand.
no. But they say that the Russians can stand.
But I don't know if
going
they got
off,
to
I-
use some.
Scriptures clearly say. Read it again. Maybe they didn't.
Yeah,
hear
read it from the
What
top.
All
you
we're
say
saying
for
is
those
that
ones in
Russia
the
is
back
gonna
over
they're gonna
there?
rule for a
The
minute.
ones in the back who didn't get it.
For the great day of his wrath has come,
Uh-huh.
and who shall be able to stand?
It's a rhetorical question, right? It's a rhetorical question because no one, right? What does it say? Every knee shall bow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every knee is gonna bow to Yahweh Shem outside, man.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about?
Yeah.
How are we? There's too many scriptures that contradict that whole saying. Man.
Yeah,
You
really
can just
do.
put that to bed, throw that in the ocean. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And if you saying that they gonna rule, you gotta throw away 2 Ezra 6 and 9. You know, because Esau is the end of the world, and that
No,
established
because
when this
it's
falls.
meant to say, well, he you know when Esau or when Jacob's hand took hold of Esau's heel, you know, he
Jacob
grabbed him,
down.
but then you know, Esau
Jacob
kind of
down.
shook his leg off, then he had to grab him again. You know what I'm saying?
Show me that in
man.
the scripture, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
That was one grab, your ass is down, man.
Hey, and right when you say that, this is why when the apostles they say always go back to the basics, and going through the basics, talking about that. Even in Genesis, you didn't see him letting go of the ankle. That was the main point, and that was symbolic to servitude. You're gonna get snatched from being on high and taken down. Really, every other nation is trying to destroy America so that they can rule. And literally, he said Russia. But guess what? Russia is not the only one that wants to rule. China too. So why you ain't speaking of that? Because China got a lot of people too, and they got a lot of mother suckers over there. They vicious. They got 2 million people less than 1 month in China. So at the end of the day, just regardless of if America falls, Russia is on a whole nother stem. Let alone if the elites fall, Russia has to fall too because they're in their hands too.
And Salaki, because there's a lot of, and while Jake is being distracted by whatever the latest, whatever thing is going on, you know, you have a lot of Moab coming in through the border, right? They don't even talk about the border stuff no more.
Right.
You have a lot of that going on. Hey, a lot of Moab owns a lot of farmland here, right? So what do you think is going to be happening? What, you know, when they cut off when they stop the farming stuff, right? What do you think is they're gonna be squeezing this place out of this thing, man? Right? They're gonna be, you know, controlling what the food source is. There's a lot of this stuff is outsourced, man. It's outsourced to these other countries, man, and they own a lot of what America owns, man. That's why this place is gonna implode within, man. You know?
Right. And then they try to promote that they're at war with these other countries, but like just what you just said, they making trade with the same nations they at war with. Make it make sense.
China owns a lot of land here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Especially
saying?
in Cali.
And who's their partners? Russia.
Right.
They right it. And where are they at?
Right here.
They right in Cuba,
Right.
and these other places. You know what I'm saying?
And the clothes you wearing, most of it come from China, Taiwan, you know. And I mean that's just crazy. Then when you think about the government, when they even came up with the bombs in the United States back in World War II, secretly they took a lot of the Nazis and brought them in their government. So we got foreign nations in a part of our system. You know what I'm saying? It's really the war that the Yahweh Shema Shai established, but the rulers that be in this place just got you. You really think America's only Americans? No, it's other nations here too, let alone at our job. They got a lot of people from other foreign countries here. Hey, you at war, come here. They bring all of them and they get tax exempt.
But this is Babylon, right?
Yeah.
And what happened in ancient
horde.
Babylon? All these places, these nations, they came together,
Right.
And it's just a whole confusion.
Right.
That's what you see that's going on right here in Babylon, in America, man.
Right.
It's just a whole lot of confusion.
It's a horde.
I got 2 precepts for y'all real quick.
All right, let's get it.
Matthew chapter 24 verse 22. It says, and except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh. So like it, there shall no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Come on.
Not prolonged.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
The scriptures say these days are going to be short for our sake, man.
Right.
So do it mean, Salakia, for the elect's sake? So do that mean that we're going back into captivity?
Oh,
If Russia rule, that means they're going to rule the earth again.
Right.
That means we're still going to be here. Our people going to still be getting, be captivity. I mean, be in captivity, right? Does
Right.
that mean that?
that means we went through 15 captivities.
Yeah. Revelation chapter 3 and verse 12, it says, he that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go no more out. Okay? The children of Israel are not going no more out after this, man. Okay? When Yahweh Shai crack that sky, we're not going out no more, man.
But yeah, I got a
That's
precept.
Shalaki. And people even say, like, after we get beamed up and all that, and when we go to the second wilderness, niggas still gonna be going off. Some niggas gonna be turning back on the Lord even after they got beamed up, man.
Right.
It don't make sense, man.
That makes sense.
You're on that, right?
At all, really. Like, no, because in the second wilderness, the elect that got spiritual power, we're gonna be soaring out the rest of the Israelites, None of the elect men are gonna be going off. There ain't gonna be no nigga, no goddamn heathen nation trying to jump us during that time, man. It ain't gonna happen, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, and I will write upon him the name of my God and the name of the city of my God, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from the Most High, and I will write upon him my new name. He that have an ear, let him hear. Let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. There you go, man. See, this truth, this full understanding is for them who hear, man. Okay, and the elect understand what's going on. They
Gotta
understand
appreciate,
what's going to happen. Don't make no sense for them to come back. If Yahweh Shai crack that sky and it's nuclear bombs, that means we're going to burn up here in America. If you're talking about we're going to get ruled again,
What is that?
that means you don't believe. Salaki, that's a Revelation. What was that? Well, that was Revelation. Oh, yeah,
No,
man.
you read
3.
Revelation.
Revelation 3, 12 on down.
Right. And 2, it says he's going to give you power to rule over the nation.
Right here.
Of
Right
God.
here. Yeah. Oh, 26? Oh,
Yeah,
2 and
yeah.
26, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Revelations 2 and 26. He that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with the rod of iron. And it says, as a vessel of a potter shall be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father, and I will give him the morning star. He that have an ear, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. You see? Hey, this is, it keeps saying it again.
Right.
You feel? Hey, if you have an ear, let him hear, man. You see?
Yeah.
Hey, this truth is really spiritual, bro. Brother, I've never been the smartest man in the world. You understand? But I understand it through the Spirit.
Right.
You feel me?
And sometimes you just gotta humble down.
You just gotta
Like, I'm
humble.
wrong.
Yeah, man. You
But
okay?
you know, Salakia.
Salaki.
Israel. Just do your rebuttal. Your correction video, man.
Yeah.
Humble down, man.
Humble down, man. Hey, this
Like he
truth is-
said on the video, they would sit up there, say that again, and the guy just kept asking, questions, and he was just leading them, and they was just like, yeah, well, that's what it said. What I mean?
I
Just
mean,
looking crazy
it could
as
be
hell,
that.
man.
No, it could be that. It's
Right.
just a
Eyes
hypothesis.
rolling up in the sky, bro. It was all crazy.
They wasn't ready.
So I had to try to act
They
deep
wasn't
for it.
ready.
Oh,
Like
you
Evan Hart
yes,
said.
Spirit wasn't
Right, right.
No.
It wasn't ready.
Need some
This
milk.
is Psalms.
You need some milk for real. You gotta go back to the basics, man.
Need some milk, bro.
This is Psalms 140, verse 7. It says, O God, the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, the strength of my salvation, thou hast covered my head in the day of battle. Grant not, O Lord, the desires of the wicked. Further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves. As for the head of those that compass me about, let the mischief of their own lips cover them. Let burning coils fall upon them. Let them be cast into fire, into deep pits, that they arise not up again. Right? First we talk, as soon as Babylon is destroyed, there's no government that's going to even be close to rising up. As little like what we had in Niagara Falls when them white guys try to come against us because we was talking about, our sisters need to put on a dress. Those little conversations when we come down, especially Esau, who he is, of course he's gonna, oh man, I don't want to, because now he got to know he going to slavery. But when you talk about as a nation, as in he's gonna have power and try to rule, that's not, you see him right there He could zap you. There's no way. Hey, let's go take over this land before they come back. What?
He could be going,
The big ass mountain right there, and you gonna whisper and say that, and I bet you, us having power, we gonna already know what they thinking.
Hey, the chariot gonna be here covering the whole sky.
Thank you.
Where you going?
Where?
Where the hell you going? Back to Russia? You out your goddamn mind?
gotta take you a while though. No, they crash from a light speed, but your ass gotta take like a 3-day journey.
Yeah.
Right, in your little tanks and your
Right.
cars and helicopters.
Lightning speed chariots. You talking about they about to rule again? So this is the and that's why we say what we say. Y'all don't understand the full gospel, man.
Right.
You know, it's more than just it's a lot that come with this truth. You see, once you understand the full thing, you get it. There's no confusion, you know.
And that's
Talking
why you got to
about-
listen to the right
Yeah.
right doctor. You got to listen to the right teacher, because like you saw. I saw he did a video. We was talking about that. We was listening and we was preaching all types of different things. And this is one of the things that we were hearing.
Yeah.
And you got to get under the right understanding, man.
Right.
Because it caused confusion. Because I remember them saying that back in the day, and I'm just like, well, damn, hold on. We're gonna get beamed up. You're gonna brought up into a second wilderness where you're gonna have to go under a rock.
Yeah.
Like, what? That is.
They had me believing that
Yeah,
shit
it don't
for a
make no
minute. I'm
sense,
like, yo.
But you remember another thing. Remember they said the wilderness of the 2/3, the 2/3 really gonna be after America get destroyed. The 2/3 is somewhere else. So that's probably where they getting that notion from of them ruling.
Yeah,
Because the
that's right.
2/3 is dying over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what they teaching now. The 2/3 ain't dying here.
Yeah, what Sakari believes that bullshit. What don't make sense as well.
Right.
No, because let me actually get that. It's Zechariah 13:8. No, because it says that the elect gotta go to the fire, and they're talking about that nuclear fire. Not talking. Well, you can't of course apply it spiritually, but they're talking about nuclear fire, man.
Right.
Look at Zechariah 13, start verse 8. And it shall come to pass in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. No, that's
reading.
God. And I'll bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power.
Right.
But hold up. After we go to the trial and tribulation, then we gotta go to the second wilderness. It can be tried there too.
Right.
Man, it don't make sense, man.
Right.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Because it's stupid, man.
Right.
Seriously, it's stupid, man.
Because the Lord is already Ephesians. That's what Ephesians. The elect have already been set up from the foundation of the earth.
Yeah.
They already were chosen for salvation.
Right.
They weren't chosen for destruction.
Yeah.
So how are they going to go somewhere? So now they're going to go, right? What is it? Yahweh Shai said, there are some of you here that shall not taste of death.
Right.
Right? So now you're telling me, well, what's going to happen is we're going to take you somewhere else. We're going to give you a perfect body, and then you're going to go off, and we're going to do what? It's asinine, man.
This is, I got 2 real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 2. For I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law. And part of that doctrine is the understanding the coming of Yahweh Shem Shai, understanding the elect. As soon as the elect is sealed, it's over. We got to get Daniel chapter 7. Their kingdom is going to be taken. To take something that's mine. When Yahweh Shai come, it's finito. It's no, and that goes back to what we brought out in Romans, the 9th chapter. When it says finality, it means he ain't second guessing. He ain't taking nothing back. It is what he said it was going to be.
Right, and Yahweh Shai, remember, in John 8:31, if you continue in my words, then ye are my disciples indeed.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And
And that's how you can tell that people are not, they're not laying into the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, man.
Right, that's a fact.
They're falling away from it.
This is Deuteronomy 30, verse 5. And the Lord Yahweh thy power will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed. Thou shalt possess it, and he will do thee good, and multiply thee above thy fathers. And the Lord Yahweh thy power will circumcise thy heart and the heart of thy seed, to love the Lord thy power with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and thou mayest live. And the Lord Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecute thee. And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord Yahweh, and do all his commandments, which I command thee this day. So you got to know, when we go back into hearkening to the voice of the Lord, you know, with all our heart and all our might and all our soul, the Lord is going to turn all that we went through on the nations. And that automatically happens when Yahweh Shai come here. It's over. It's over. And the minute of the Lord, you got to think while we on the chariot, the picture that we put on the video last night, Sam, they're going to be patiently what you telling me. The minute of the Lord is going to be sitting here,
letting them rule.
And want to go off.
just going to be sitting here like, yo, Yahweh Shai just let us go. Man, we go, all them chariots
It's
going to be
over.
in the air.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way.
You know, they're gonna say, see, they're going off their own understanding. They're going off of what a picture says. We're going straight into the scriptures. But really, you don't really see it. You're too high minded, man.
Right.
Because where's the
You're
mercy?
too
at?
proud, right?
Where's the mercy if the scriptures tell you that, you know, he's gonna forgive us our sins and we're no longer gonna go off, basically.
Right.
But then you're saying we're gonna go off again. You know what I'm saying? In the second wilderness. And it, like I say, man, like I don't know. It's just.
Hey, ultimately, man, this truth comes with order, right? You got Yahweh Shai, you got Yahweh Shai, men, women, okay? When it comes to the doctrine what's being taught, you got your elders, they're over you.
Right.
When you step outside that, you making yourself
Right.
over the elders that taught you. So
Out of
basically,
order.
you're trying to say that Yahweh Shai is dealing with you over them, right? And that's where the confusion comes in at. You know,
Don't get it out.
that's where it comes in at. You know, you see, and that's how it gets all out of order.
Yep.
You know,
Add and
because
take
y'all,
away.
yeah, you add and take away, and you want to be the man.
Yeah.
You know, you're over the elders who taught you. You see, that's just off right there, man.
I
You
got a
know,
precept for you.
go ahead. Do
Yeah,
your
cause,
thing.
no, because of what you did. He said the prime point. That was good how he said that. This is 1 Peter chapter 5. And you get a sense because you just said that. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 4. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, ye shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. Likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elders.
What did it say, bro? Submit yourselves unto the elders,
Yeah.
man. Not make yourself high-minded over the elders, man. All right, and sometimes they may come off harsh and get at your ass, man.
Yeah.
But you gotta suck it up and understand who the Lord is dealing with first. You know, and hey, it's your lot to go off and do your own thing.
Right.
But at the end of the day, this is why the doctrine is off. This is why shit just look weird in the Israelite community, so-called, because y'all done left the truth, man.
Right.
You ain't leave the truth fully, but you left off who the Lord is really dealing with.
You left the order.
It's just like, yeah, you left the order. It's like the Lord his foot is here, and you done went somewhere else all the way. You took whatever you had here and shimmying it up with other shit.
To be honest,
man.
you took your garment off,
That
man.
rebuke is love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
took the garment off, man.
Took the garment off.
Come on, man. You took your garment off,
Took
bro.
the garment off.
Right. When you think about, you know, that rebuke is love, because they could have just not said nothing and let you just continue to go off in madness.
Yeah.
Right.
They could just let the other sheep who are following you just keep going off in madness. But what did they do? They try to correct it, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Reading again, it says, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Ye all of you be subject one to another and be clothed with humility.
Yep.
For God resisteth the proud and giveth grace to the humble.
Yep.
Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time.
There you go,
right?
man.
And it's humble to be. Then that goes back to Rehoboam. What was the decision? Get the counsel from the elders
Yep.
or the young men?
Yep.
Did he do a right thing or did he go off? He went off because he went and got counsel from the younger men. Right?
Correction is not easy.
Right.
You know? And the thing is, like you said, you brought up before, knowledge puffeth up.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that thing is, that knowledge has puffed you up so much that now you can't even take correction.
Right.
And get understanding.
Now you think
You
you the
know?
man. Now
Yeah.
now I'm saying in your head, man, you can
Right.
understand these scriptures good too. Man,
You
go in
had
here and do it
17,000
yourself.
views.
Yeah.
They only got 1,000 over there.
Right.
You know
Now
what
you
I'm saying?
yeah, now
Nah,
you
it can't
They're
be
wearing
right.
mismatched garments.
You know what
They're
I'm
not of the elect.
yeah, now you got in your head, man, shit. The Lord dealing with me. We gonna change some shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We gonna and then at the end of the day, the truth gonna stand. Your shit don't make sense.
Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge
Shall be the
the
stability.
of thy time.
That's right, bro. That's
Right.
right.
Got some.
Go ahead.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians 14. And let all things be done decently
And
and in order.
Damn, that's
No.
perfect. That's
No, everything must be done decently and in order, man.
Yeah.
No, nothing can be going out of order. You can't be just going over the ranks. Now you gotta follow the structure that the Lord set up.
Yep.
Now go, who the Lord set up in nature time? The Lord set up the Apostle Peter. Under him, the 12 apostles. So the rest of the apostles. nor to him the rest of the elders and the bishops. Same thing here.
Jeremiah 3:15. I will give you teachers
According
according
to
to
my-
my heart, and they shall teach you. You know.
Yo, then if you go back to the basics even more, didn't the elder tell Moses, why don't you get other 50 officials that can handle the least matters, and then you handle the great matters? And don't we see the order of how the apostles, they handle the higher matters, and you got brothers for that handle the region matters, the lower matters. That's order.
When kings went to war, what did they do? They went to see a seer to get advice from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Right, a vision.
They didn't just go off and do their own thing. They went by the order of what the Lord said do.
Yeah.
You see, this thing is order, man.
And what happened when they didn't?
They get killed.
Right.
Something happened to them. Some
Remember
crazy
they-
shit.
it was one
The young
yeah.
men, the young boys, they wanted to make a name for themselves,
Right.
and they went out by themselves
Right.
trying to get, and they got
Got their
slayed.
ass slaughtered, man.
Yep.
Slayed.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, and it's the same thing like with the truth, man.
Yeah, you come out here and you come out here with your own little shit and get chopped the fuck up.
Yeah, get chopped
Right.
up.
Get chopped up through the doctrine.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
by somebody who's a Christian or
Right.
some, you know, because now
With
you're
one
stooping
question.
down. Yeah, because now you're stooping down to their level.
Right.
Because you're trying to debate a carnal-minded man. He's reading this book like a damn like a
Novel.
yeah, like a regular novel, man. Like a
Right.
damn what's a book? Cat in the Hat book.
Right.
You know, it gotta say exactly this for you to understand. No,
Right.
it don't, man. You gotta read the scriptures through the spirit.
Right.
Right.
And that's exactly what happened because that dude asked like just a specific question. Are all these things simultaneously? No, they're happening in different. Okay, right? I mean, just that one question they asked was sitting there. You know, like you can hear the crickets in the background, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you remember how you always say it be the one you call them elders that be praising the Lord nonstop.
Mm-hmm.
You said elders, right?
Yeah,
What'd you say?
elders,
What?
elders.
Come on, man. There's elders up there praising the Lord
Non-stop.
continuously, and the Lord put that order back down. And when you look at elders, what's that in Romans? Experience.
Ah,
They have experience.
yeah, they got experience.
You know?
Over. They've been in this thing way longer than you.
Yeah.
man. You mean to tell-
Salaki, somebody
Go ahead.
on their little video, right? On their video, somebody comment, they said, man, Elder Tahara and all the other apostles, man, all you camps really learn all of that from Elder Tahara. Cause he was under the 7.
Uh-huh.
You know, he really the first one that brought Cornelius as an Israelite.
But to say that he didn't break down Ezekiel 38, and he's been on this thing for 40 years, how many times has he broke down Ezekiel 38?
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
Right.
think about that. You can probably go back and see that he's probably broke it down. Probably, you know.
You remember
who
other
knows
elders
how
we
many
had?
times.
They be like, man, we already brought that out.
Yeah, back
We
to
don't
the
want to bring it
basics.
out again.
Right.
Go back to our other page. Oh, that page destroyed. Okay, we're gonna do this one more time. We ain't gonna bring it out again.
Right.
What kind of elder is that? You know? What kind of elder is gonna get upset of bringing it out again? And you just made it plain. You gonna go and this man had these brothers have multiple pages, and you'll see him break it down the same over and over, and then give you more history on it.
Right.
You know? Always perfecting the breakdown to make sure it lines the same. And he even said, if I change anything, somebody in this camp, somebody in my congregation, because we build order in here, is gonna say, yo, Elder Tahara, you change. You should never, I don't care if you've been in this thing for 100 years, your doctrine ain't gonna change. Unless you misspoke and said something, you're gonna correct it. You know? But this is not, anything we saying is not to puff up these brothers and make them hee-haw. It's just the Lord established the order.
Right, you
And we
see it.
stepped in other man's labors.
Yeah.
So it's really, we giving double honors to Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, because
Right.
this is his ministry.
Right.
But the order is the elders on down. So it's not us saying, oh, we're respect the person. We don't even physically know these men,
That's
how they
right.
live and what they eat.
But
But
we
when
know
it
them
comes
through
to
the spirit.
teaching,
Yeah.
yes, man, we know these men.
know that's
right?
the
Scripture
spirit
say
of-
to wear out their footsteps.
Footsteps. That's
Yeah,
exactly. I was
man.
just thinking about that.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, because guess what? You know them through the spirit.
Yeah.
You know, and they're operating through the spirit of Yahweh Shai. They're the ones prophesying every day, man.
Every day.
They're the ones prophesying about the downfall of America. Don't give a damn. Older men.
Right.
Been doing this shit my whole life, bro.
Right.
You know?
You know them by their fruits.
Man, you know. There you go, man. You should know a man by his fruits, and you can go right to their channels right now, man. We done talked about this plenty of times before, bro.
Right.
But it's really just the spirit keeps speaking on it, bro. Because you have to fight truth with bullshit, bro. You got to keep telling people, man. The scriptures say you should know a man by his fruit.
Got you right here.
They the only men that teach the Bible every day.
Every day.
Who none of the other camps teach the scriptures every day,
Several
bro.
times a day.
Several times a day.
Right. And then after they done with camp, they gonna bring it out again.
Hey, the unicorn is flooded right now. You go on that channel on YouTube right now, you're gonna see at least 10, 20, 40 camps live at GMS, bro.
Yeah, it was
That's
flooded.
a fact.
Yeah, they flood YouTube like Dubai got flooded.
Yeah, and guess what? And it's not even just today. Tomorrow when you wake up, you're
Yeah.
gonna see videos. Boom, 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 boom.
Right.
It don't matter. It's just all day. That's
and it's
the
not for
diet.
entertainment either.
Bro, it's straight up for knowledge, and it's only
Right.
for a small number.
Right.
Everybody not gonna get this thing, man.
Right.
You know, everybody not gonna understand the business that you in. We don't give a fuck about no damn views, bro.
Or dialogue.
We don't care about no 14,000 views in one. We don't care about that shit,
No
man.
debating.
Because all of the motherfuckers listen is not really in this thing, man.
Right.
They just there for a fucking like.
It's
Yeah.
entertainment.
Entertainment, bro.
Solomon said he only seen one out of 1,000 men. He only seen one. So how much you with 15,000 people watching, right? Just to get the precept for the brother, and you could give the sense. Matthew chapter 7, starting at 16. I'll read the 20, but you know you can get your sense whenever. It says, "Ye shall know them by their fruit."
There you go. You should know them by their fruits. What is their fruits? Their works, man. What they bearing, man. All right. The wisdom, knowledge, and understanding they're putting forth,
Right.
right? And look at the men that they got raised, that they raised up. It's immaculate teachers in GMS,
And
bro.
that
I'm
would
gonna
be
keep
the
it a
seeds.
stat. Yeah, they planting beautiful seeds, bro.
But the fruit is nourishment.
Yeah.
Because if we're talking about fruits, you have different types of fruits. Because you have some, all they're doing is just feeding you
Yep.
damn rubber ass fruit.
Yeah.
When you think about entertainment, what nourishment are you getting out of that? What are you actually getting and getting edified and feeding your soul with? If
Right.
it's just about how to cut somebody or how to debate somebody at the end of the day.
Hey, the scriptures say it is the spirit that quickeneth, bro.
Right,
Hey,
right.
the lessons boost your spirit up, bro.
Right,
right.
The lessons, the fruit is gonna boost your spirit up higher. You're gonna be able to produce.
Right.
You're gonna become a fruit, producing more fruit.
Right.
You're gonna become a tree producing more fruit.
Right.
That's what it does, bro.
Right. This is not entertainment. This is
Yeah.
amad. In Hebrew, it means truth. This is the truth. You know, St. John 17:17, the Lord sent us out to sanctify them, purify them, cleanse them with the truth, and the word is truth. This is not entertainment. You don't get no gain off of teaching until Yahweh Shai come. Right? So again, Matthew 7:16, ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. You know, the brother looking at a precept. So you got to know, it's different trees out here. So it's going to be a tree that's going to bring forth plenty of fruit, and those fruit, if they came from the source of something that was already fruitful, them fruit is gonna what is it? What they say? They say the apple don't fall too far from a tree.
Right.
You put an apple here and put an apple here, it's gonna be the same apple, right? So you got to know if brothers is making fruit, them fruit is gonna be fruitful, right? Now if that fruit that planted a seed and he was a corrupt fruit, he's gonna bring forth corrupt fruit. Verse 18, it says, a good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Every tree that bringeth not good fruit is hewn down and cast into the fire. Wherefore by their fruits ye shall know them. So by the fruits you're gonna know them, right? So if you're not bringing the fruit for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, because literally we're bringing offerings to the Lord. And what is the offering? The elect. The elect is a chosen offering to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Their main program is to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai and do it continuously until the Lord remove us off the corner. And even outside of teaching, the elect is always serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai because that was their main purpose. What did Paul say in Ephesians 1 and Ephesians 4, verse 1? He said, I'm a prisoner. The elect is a prisoner of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, who the world can call Jesus the Christ. You know, and if you're not a prisoner or a servant of the Lord, you can see it in your fruits and your actions. A lot of people ain't speaking on the Lord too much because they don't have faith, right? If they saying Kamala Harris, which means terrible, gonna be in the office, And you ain't understanding a woman shouldn't be ruling the government over men. Donald Trump, who got an LGB square as his assistant, he shouldn't be ruling. His assistant lives near Gay Byerhood. They say it's the most LGBT community in Washington D.C. and he say he anti-LGBT. Why you living near that neighborhood? You know, we need to be watching the men that are bringing good fruits, and that just starts with our teachers, the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the elder prophets, starting with really the apostles. You know, making it plain. This is not to boast them or uplift them. This is just giving facts because they're teachers and we're students. You know, from the same cloth, and Lord willing, we of that number, and you know, Lord willing, you know, because brothers, we're prophets. You know. Go ahead, King. Salaki, you know, I was going into you on.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 17. It says, this is the back of what you said. It says, as the field is, so is also the seed. It says, as the flowers are, so is also the color. As the workman is, so also is the work. You see that? You see, we follow after great examples. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. Get Revelations 19 and 10, the classic. You know what I'm saying? It came back to me. You know what I'm saying? Because what? What are we doing? We're out here prophesying in the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Okay? The Lord set up the order, gave the order to elder apostles to hire on down. Okay? And we're doing as our elders do. Okay? Which is ultimately the spirit of Yahweh Shai. Right. It says, as the field is, so also is the seed. You see? It says,
I just got to say that point.
go ahead.
Remember what we said last night when we brought out Luke chapter 10, where Yahweh Shai said he sent 2 and 2, and he said he sent you to places that I would go. And then where did he tell him in Acts 1 and 8? He told him Jerusalem, Judea, and Samaria, and then the uttermost part of the earth. So if we teach it in Buffalo, this is a place where Yahweh Shai would teach. Luke chapter 10, he said, I sing you places that I will go.
Come on.
If we teach it in Buffalo, people in LA.
And why is that? Why is that? Why is that? It's because the Yahweh by the house of Israel is there.
Yeah, and that means the elect is in Buffalo.
Yeah.
The elect is in Texas.
They're everywhere.
Yeah. And that goes that we have to teach. You have to teach more than what the elites is promoting in Paris. Oh, one side thing, just because you brought that out. And right now, why the minute the Lord is teaching, y'all don't understand what's going on. The Olympics that happened in Paris, brothers don't know they just made a mockery of Yahweh Shai, and they put the LGBT community trans in the beginning of the Olympics basketball game, and they were standing on a big ass table. They said this is the last ceremony, and basically you go in they're trying to say it's the Last Supper, and had them all sitting like they was in a supper with Yahweh Shai, and it was all Transformers, man. This is just the day before we just did camp, man. You know, and the minute the Lord is speaking against this place, but you go back to that, man.
Hell yeah. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9 and verse 17. It says, as the field is, so is also the seed. As the flowers are, so also is the color. As the workman, so is so also the work. As the husbandman is, so also is the husbandry. As long as the time of the world lasteth. You see, we have great examples, man. Okay, starting with, you go into the scriptures and watch what our forefathers are doing, man. All right, these men were going out constantly doing the work, man. All right, the men of the Lord, if you had a wife, it's though you had none, man, because wisdom is your first wife, man. You know, it may seem harsh to some of the sisters out here, but if you got a laboring husband, this man's job is he's moved by Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man. Ain't nothing you can do about that. We out here following the spirit of the Lord, man.
And other Apostle Jabbar went into the word husband, like it's basically like a farmer or a seed planter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's our job.
You're watching over the seed. You're watching over the flock. You're watching.
Don't Yahweh Shai call his father
them.
a husbandman? He called Yahweh a husbandman.
Nah.
Yo, but it's crazy what you just said. The women, y'all don't know. Elder Tahar, he be saying that the elect men is many most highs, right? When we get our glorified bodies, we're gonna be many most highs. You women, y'all really supposed to be looking at your husband as a Mashiach. Literally, how you move and how you think, how you serve him. You should fully be looking at this man on a whole nother level. You should want to be around this man in a different type of spirit. You know, all women You know, but if you not recognizing the men that you with, that he a man of the Lord, then how can you really say you love your husband, man? Because if especially if the men is levitating in this truth, the wife should be levitating too, man. You know. Go here. Hurry up and bring that out. Come on, man. Let's keep that rapid fire.
Hey, real quick. Oh, you go. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
The book of Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 15. And I'll give you pastures according to my heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Right.
No, so hey, the elect men of Yahweh Shemel Shah, I have the camera. I have the camera.
Oh, all right, bro. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Man, we just out here preaching the gospel, King. You said you know you from the tribe of Ephraim already, huh? Man, you know about the, you know what's about to come here. You know what the mark of the beast is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, when I was pretty much growing up, I heard that the mark of the beast is really the meaning of was against God and pretty much the Antichrist is saying, right?
Okay.
But then I feel like the first pope, you remember when the world back in the day was dominated by the Roman Empire and Europeans?
Yeah.
The first, probably about one of the first popes. Yeah, that was the Antichrist.
This is so the MOTV. That's
One
what
of those.
this is what it's talking about right here. Right, and it's gonna go in your hand or in your forehead. You
Yeah.
see how Elon Musk that the Neuralink?
Yeah.
Right, that's that creation right there. That's going in the forehead.
But the first Antichrist is already did.
Right.
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 There's many antichrists.
Right, there are many.
I can say that there's many
It's
antichrists.
just really
If you're
your
against,
anti-Yahushua.
right.
You know.
You got some.
Yeah, this book of
Because really,
Revelation.
the war is not really against us. It's what's in our DNA. It's what, brother.
Yeah. Right.
This book of Revelation 13 and 16. And he calleth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right.
You know, as the brother going into, we're talking about a chip. You know, in the head or in the forehead.
Yeah,
Well,
really,
on the
666,
right hand.
what they mean with it, that means the number of imperfection.
Talking about 666?
Yeah. 666.
Yeah.
The stigma.
Imperfection.
Yeah.
But that really want to go into the MOTB, they really want world domination. They want full control. And if you know what the brother going into, if you don't know history, paperclip, they've been doing it since World War II, where they trying to control people without you telling somebody what to do. So they want to digitally control people with an MOTB microchip.
But then again, Ezekiel 1:8 says, "Ain't nothing new under the sun."
Woo! Yeah, that's right. You're right.
So what is happening now? It already happened probably about a century or two ago.
Yeah, already
like
happened. The only
so
thing
I'm-
that
I'm-
MOTB
I'm
was
making
never in this world though.
Yeah, just like during the Greeks, if I'm not mistaken, they used to brand soldiers.
They
Yes.
still do
What's
it
up?
now with the
Yeah.
Greek fraternities.
And Rome too.
Yeah.
What do they do? They
Yup.
implement that mark on you.
Yeah, and then they did it in
brand
slavery
you.
when we came here.
But this one is going to be implanted
Inside your
you.
body. Yeah.
That's the only thing with the Revelation one is dealing with buying. But back then when they was marking you, it was just if you went to another city, they would know who you belong to.
The biggest mark of the beast. You know how people get possessing stuff? When you possess and you can get it out of you, that's the mark of the beast. It's already integrated in your soul. Remember that demons are entities, right?
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
that's
but-
all from the Lord.
This is going to be a physical.
Yeah, this is
going to be a physical
this is
thing that's going to happen.
yeah. See, what they're trying to do is they're trying to take over the minds of the people. All right, they have to mark you. They got to tag you.
Yeah.
All right, so this is actually going to be a physical mark that they put inside of your body. Okay, you don't know.
That's no distortion.
Yeah, you ever hear about the Neuralink? The Neuralink chip?
Get that for him.
Yeah, this is what the brother going into is gonna be something like this. This is it's a RFID in this, and it's gonna be implanted in your hand.
right.
Ain't no Harry Potter something. This is like real something being made right now. It's in your cell phone. It's in your TV. They have RFIDs in your cell phone.
Right.
They're gonna put it in you physically.
Right.
Like what they did with the jumper, the Johnson and Johnson. That was physical. So this is gonna be a physical thing that goes in you. Nothing else.
That's what he just said.
Yeah.
He said something. And we're going to bring it out. What you just said.
The book of Revelation 16:2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth. And there fell a noisome and grievous
That's
sword.
one, right?
Oh.
That's one.
That's two.
Is that two? Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
noisome and grievous sore.
That's the
So
spirit.
it's going to be a noisome and grievous sore. When you look that up, it's like a
Bible
pus-like.
speak about that.
It's a pus-like wound, which is
Yeah.
basically
Right.
it's cancer.
Spanish is called aguijón,
Right.
a problem.
Right.
What do you call it?
When you put electrical stuff
No,
inside
what
your
do you
body,
think?
what's
What?
up?
When you flick the cigarette?
That type of habit. In Spanish, we would say aguijón, a problem,
Uh-huh.
you know, of the flesh.
Right.
You know?
God. Yeah. The flesh is problematic. The flesh is that's what it come with. It come with problems, you
Bible
know.
speak about that too.
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
Right.
A noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast,
Yep.
and upon them which worship his image.
Mm-hmm.
No. So if you had that thing, you got to get a thing called cancer.
Right.
No, and cancer is caused by radio waves,
Right.
You
radiation.
want to know? Did you know that Europe also had tribes, right? You know who they are?
Who?
Did you know Europe also had a tribe,
Europe?
right?
Europe?
Yep.
You
I
know
mean,
who they are?
technically, just being honest. Being honest, real blunt. Our mission is not about no other nation but the ones on that chart.
Right.
If Europe, if Afghanistan got a chart, we couldn't really care. We care for the brothers that's on that chart.
I'm gonna tell you
Wait,
what-
but hold on, because you pulled up to what brothers is doing, and we thinking that you want to be enlightened, just to make sure we know what we dealing with.
This really what happened though. They didn't want nothing to do with us, so you know. We're the 12 tribes. They were the tribe.
That's right.
They were
Yeah.
the type of
That's
Dan.
right.
It's not
No,
them.
they're not.
No.
the Europeans are
They're
not
the
called.
East, they
Yeah,
Edomites.
yeah, no other,
They're
yeah.
now the Edomites. They were the Japhites, now they're Edomites.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
No.
Dan. That's what really the word really said. But they didn't want nothing to do.
The scriptures don't tell you where Dan is at.
Right.
Right.
No, we
We don't
don't
know.
know.
He's mixed in
We don't
with
know.
the nation.
Right.
That's what it
Yeah.
really is. He mixed in with the nation of Israel.
Right.
Yeah, he really mixed up, you know. But then he want nothing to do. But the Bible says, "You deny me in earth, I'll deny you in heaven."
Right.
Get it?
Right, but
And that's
I
why-
read.
that-
Oh,
that-
go ahead.
and that's why you see us out here standing for him, because we're
That's
we're
why he
actually
switched us.
we're professing his name in front of the nation. That's what
Right.
we're out here to do.
This is 2 Esdras 2:7. Let them be scattered abroad among the heathen.
Uh-huh.
Let their names be put out of the earth,
Yep.
for they have despised my covenant.
There you go.
So we despise the Lord's covenant. Right now, you might call yourself Puerto Rican, but to the Lord, you're from the tribe of Ephraim,
Yep.
the head of the second
Really? From
the second
Ephraim?
stick.
Uh-huh.
You know?
From Ephraim.
Yeah.
He was a queen. Who
No.
was that queen?
No, I mean back then
Yeah,
we
they
didn't
choose.
call our people queens, but yeah, I
Well,
hear
she
you.
was a queen.
She was a princess. She
Yeah.
was
She
a queen.
was a princess.
Because back
Because
then,
yeah,
queen-
back then, queen means whore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. She was a princess.
Right.
You know who she was?
Talking about someone in the
Esther.
Pacific. Oh,
Esther?
Esther.
Esther?
Yeah, she was the queen
She
of
was
the.
from the tribe of Ephraim.
We don't. See, sure, she was a Jew.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I believe she was a Jew because Mordecai was her uncle.
Yeah, Mordecai was a Jew. So
Yeah.
yeah, she was a Jew. Yeah, she was a Jew.
He was like a
wasn't
Levite.
She was a princess.
No,
of
he was
the-
a he
Yeah,
was
but
a-
she was a princess of a king on Earth.
yeah.
Who was
he
the
was a
king of
heathen.
the.
He was a heathen. They
Yeah, he was
they have a different custom, so they call women queens. But
Right.
back then it was spelled Quean and it
That's
means
what she
whore.
was. And then through that lineage, when the world really changed and Hebrews
Yeah.
started, you know,
Yeah.
spreading around the world.
Like, no. Are you talking about lineage from Esther?
Hmm?
Talking about
Lineage
lineage
of
from
Esther?
Esther?
Nah, she don't got a lineage.
No.
Don't.
No.
You say so.
No,
No.
the lineage is
go
in the
by
father. Is in the
Father,
father.
right,
The book of
right.
Numbers, chapter 1, verse 18.
You know that- you
And
know-
they assembled all
Listen,
the
bro.
congregation
Listen, bro.
together
Uh-huh.
on the first day of the second
Second
month, and they declared their
Their
pedigrees
pedigrees.
after their families by the
House
house
of their father. So whatever a man is, that's what the child is.
You carry a seed,
Right.
right? You carry a seed. So where your seed goes, that's wherever
Oh,
that's
shit.
plant.
Damn, bro.
What's that?
What? Something just bit me in my damn leg again, bro.
Did you
That
hey,
shit
did
crazy.
you know that 14 generations before,
Oh, now you talking.
14 generations before, right?
Uh-huh.
Before who? Before even the mother of Mary, right? Jesus
Mother of Mary?
lineage,
Yeah, it's 14 generations.
yeah,
Yeah,
he came of a lineage of a whore
Oh,
or
bro.
a harlot.
the harlot. No, Mary not a harlot.
No, not Mary.
Talking about Rahab.
14 generations before, Jesus' generation
Talking about
came
who?
of that.
Talking about Rahab or.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Of that, you do know that, right?
Huh?
Right.
Yeah.
You do know that, right?
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
reason what, but it was marked for the 14th generation,
Exactly.
just to fulfill of that Yahushua comes from the
Yeah.
tribe of Judah. That was the main
Yeah.
point, that the Lord kept records from Abraham to David, David to the exile Babylon,
But
and
that
Babylon
Harlot,
to
she
Yahushua.
converted to the Lord. She accepted their God. You know?
Yeah,
talking about
she
who?
believed in Yahweh. Yeah.
Yeah, Yahweh.
She
And
believed in
then-
his power.
And then the Bible says that you cannot call unholy what's already been redeemed.
What?
Bible.
Yeah, basically he's saying you can't call the holy unclean. What it say in
Unclean.
Acts? You talking about the book of Acts?
Yeah, you
Acts
can't
the
call
10th chapter?
unholy or unclean. What I
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah,
do.
yeah. Well, see,
That was really
go
going
ahead,
into it.
explain,
Yeah.
bro.
No,
yeah,
but
yeah,
the thing
yeah,
is-
yeah, yeah. It's
But
talking
the
about
thing
Cornelius.
is, no,
Yeah.
she's still Canaanite. She ain't an Israelite. She ain't getting redeemed. She ain't any of that. She's still Canaanite. She just happens to believe in the Lord. No, she ain't. No, she's still a heathen. When
Right.
it says you cannot call the unclean clean, no, you can't call that. In Acts 10, they're talking about you're talking about the Israelite foreigners.
Yeah.
No, not talking about literal heathen.
Oh, that's
Okay.
what I'm talking about right here?
No, not talking about literal heathen. Talking about those on that chart right there.
I know.
Yeah.
Because you know that.
Yeah.
All right.
But then he talks about the Gentiles too, right?
Yeah,
No.
but the Gentiles
Well,
is what
Gentiles
he
are
just
like
said.
foreigners.
Gentiles mean nations. But
Like
when you
you.
go into it, our brothers and sisters fell away from the Lord into paganism. And you would have to read the book of Maccabees, but it's really going into the southern kingdom, the Jews.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Those
because
most tribes.
yeah, 'cause- yeah, the first three, because the northern kingdom was,
It's true.
the top
They
three,
had
three.
issues with each other though.
Yeah, first the northern kingdom was over here,
Benjamin
majority.
was about to be
But
wiped
some
out.
of the northern kingdom was still over there. But really, when you go into the Gentiles, it was talking about the southern kingdom, the southern, the
Who
Jews. and
Benjamin?
different-
Who Benjamin? Bible.
Today, that was the
Jamaicans.
Jamaicans.
Or with it. But I got to preach it real quick. Because like you said, like I said, that we're only here for, Lord's only here for the Israelites.
Right.
You know, Lord not here for the heathen in general.
They still
Right.
fight
No.
till today.
No.
Benjamin and Levi.
The book of
Yeah, you
Matthew
see that?
1.
Hold on, you heard it? That's a prophecy.
Yeah.
That's a prophecy what you just said.
They
In
still in the
Genesis.
sa- they in the
Yeah,
same
they in the
land
same
right
land right now.
Because they
And
killed
Rastafari are
Shekem's
not
family.
so-
See?
Yeah.
They
That's the
killed
spirit.
they killed Shekem's family.
Yeah.
How about Jeremiah 30?
And what they did to his wife.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew 1:21. And she shall bring forth a son. Thou shalt call his name, Yahushai. We say Yahushai, because in the English it said Jesus. But really it's called Yahushai, that's his name. Yahushai in the Hebrew. No?
Esau was a little, we're not there anymore.
But reading on.
More with them and you and Dominicans than, because I'm on our time, we're all Hispanics. Let's say they say salsa was dependent where they're from, Cubans, right? But then we gave the rhythm to it in New York, even though it's one code. That's a little conflict, we shake hands.
Yeah, Manasseh and Ephraim,
But
yeah, they
then
brothers.
Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, they fight the most for maybe very little things, because they're
Yeah.
competitive.
Yeah.
But
That's
we
the
really
curses.
get along, we touch bases.
Yeah. That's really the curses, though. You know,
Yeah.
all the tribes, got some type of envy towards each other.
Levi, Haitians, and Dominicans.
Yo, and I just want to say this before you continue on that, like, cause you're an Ephraim. My brother over there, Bashar, he Ephraim too. And he doing the same thing we doing. Yeah, he doing the same thing we doing.
Right.
And teach it. And the brother to really, cause before you leave, the brother was bringing out the MOTB before. The brother was bringing out the MOTB. And the captain, he was trying to let you know, do you know what's about to happen?
Yeah.
America's about to be destroyed.
Yeah.
So the whole point, brother's trying to dialogue to let you know you're an Israelite. Now it's time to believe. And he's trying to give you the understanding of the name
Where you guys
Yahushua.
located?
Right here.
Right here.
Or you can go on YouTube.
You don't really have a
Nah.
No, we
It's
don't
the
need a
church right
building.
here. Hey, we was commanded by Yahweh Shai, all
They
right?
go to the highway.
Who the world entered across Jesus to come out here to the highways and heavens. This is the church.
If John, what did John
because
the
the
Baptist
temple
do?
is cheap.
Right.
John the Baptist came out in the wilderness. He was out in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Right.
telling
We got a
people to
YouTube
repent.
if you want. 716. You can go right on. We on YouTube right now. 716 Israelites.
Yeah, look us up. 716 Israelites, bro. Look us up, bro.
You know why I like it? Because since little, grandma took me to, Bible study and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I also got, Pentecostal and belief. She's still alive. My grandma.
Right,
She's
right,
with
right.
us.
Yeah, we was part of
And
that too. We left
to
that.
this day, it's not that I'm a saint, either
You is
Right.
a
You're
saint.
right.
Oh, you a saint.
If you're an Israelite, you're a saint.
You're an Israelite.
No,
you're
a saint is
No.
an Israelite.
Right.
You
You're an
know?
Israelite.
But then you know what I mean.
Yeah,
But
yeah, we get it.
I never lost my faith on pretty much humbling down when I'm actually home. Like I humble down, you know. I pray, and you know, I don't do that out probably because you know,
you
eventually, evil don't really recognize good no more. You know what's really good nowadays?
Yeah,
See?
that's really
Hey,
good.
you know, he said too. That's the spirit, man. We were just saying that.
If I walk too correct, this fool, he got no swag. Why he wear a polo shirt? He should
Hey,
wear a
listen,
golden shirt.
Listen,
You know?
we the salt of the earth. We gonna look good. We swag. We dress the part. We not we ain't no crazy looking guys.
But you do know this is tribe colors here, right? They don't know that.
Oh, the tribe colors. Okay.
Yeah, they don't know that. You see, they were really like that.
You see?
They don't know that though.
Right,
I look
right.
like a clown to
You
them,
mean
but
something.
really,
It means
that's-
something.
You see,
But it means something.
Yeah.
Right.
they don't know that.
Go ahead.
Well, let me.
How you doing? How you shalom? Shalom, King.
The towns of Puerto Rico, when you look at the township flags, right? The township flag. When you actually drive by, all of them township flags was pretty much established by Hebrews and Spaniards and African and Portuguese, because that all got mixed
We
up.
gotta end it real quick.
Right.
Right.
But let me
Real quick. Let's just because the phone about to die. We just gonna end it real quick. With that being
But we
said,
can still
yeah,
talk.
we're gonna still
probably.
talk. Yeah, with that being said, we can give all praise, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles at Great Millstone, taught us the truth through the Holy Spirit. Peace, blessing, salutations to the Bayaf Dawadah, the house of David that's standing so stiffly for the name of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai in these last days. Peace and blessings to y'all, man. Hey, death and destruction to America, Bible ball, and to the next one, Shalom.
Shalom.